Seoul, Korea, and welcome to the GSL Codes. Tasteless and Artosis here. How you doing, man?
I am doing fantastically tasteless. I have had nothing but a great life.
Dude, it's been pretty good up until now, I gotta say. I woke up at
what happened now? What's wrong?
Well, I was playing StarCraft.
Yeah.
I'm tired, man. I was up late last night, man.
Were you?
Grinding. It was like becoming close to 7 a.m. I'm like, well, it's gonna be one of those days where I wake up at 3:45 and go into work. So
it's a good day, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was playing a lot of StarCraft as well.
Went over to your house.
What I do.
A little while ago, saw your baby.
It's pretty cute, right?
It's pretty cute. Those things are tiny, man.
Yeah, they're kind of small.
They're pretty small,
What's
man.
the deal with that?
I don't know, man.
Makes them easy to throw around, though.
I know, man. They're just human newbies. And that was fun. And, yeah, it's going to be back here at the GSL Codes. Do go ahead and see or try out our predictions page where you can kind of participate in, this whole process at the GSL Codes. We've seen players getting like 3% of the votes, and they're moving on.
Stop trying to be wrong, guys.
Some of them have almost 50% of the votes and don't manage to make it through. So it's been really interesting. Definitely check that out. Now on to the results from the round of 16 Group B. Artosis, take it away.
Well, we had Puzzle and MMA, the Slayers players, going through. Oz, on the other hand, as well as Supernova. Gotta go down to Code A. They're pretty deep in it, though. They're not gone from GSL no matter what. Even if they lose in Code A, they'll be in Code A next season. But they will be able to possibly fight their way back up. I would not be surprised if both do. Two of the best players, IMO.
All right, now on to today's matchups. And I think today's going to be similar to our other TVP day.
Yep.
We have MC, GanZI, Jockji, and Parting. Thank you. All right, so here's our first player, the Obama Toss, MC. Also the Kratos Protoss. All serious face there. Up next in the Team Slayers, we have GanZI. He's been doing very well. He's got a haircut.
He definitely has a
haircut. Little alternative, not bad. A champion of the GSL. We have Jockji, and he is scary, man.
Badass,
man. He is, I think, a little bit overshadowed, despite how good he is. And, of course, Parting here.
Our only newbie to GSL Codes that made it through to the round of 16.
That's right. So he seems to have a lot of potential. We'll have to see how far he can get. Obviously, here at the GSL, this is the most competitive StarCraft esports tournament on Earth. Korea is the mecca of esports, and to be this deep in the Codes group really means a lot. I mean, we are having people who are the best Code or have had been Codes champions get knocked out of Code A.
Mm-hmm. Well, this match is going to be pretty sick. GanZI, one of our most solid macro Terrans, going up against MC, the most consistent Protoss in StarCraft 2.
Oh, man. This is going to be so much fun. Now, MC, he was very dominant. He's the first original best Protoss, but, he's not had all as much success as he had, for the start. So he's trying, obviously to win a GSL, but also to survive for as long as he can in some of these tournaments. Some of these other Protosses are catching up. GanZI, I think he's sort of waiting for his big break. So we're going to see how this game unfolds here at the GSL Codes. Thank you to our sponsors. In the bottom left, in the red, we have the Kratos Protoss. He is SKMC. A little wiggly there in the booth.
No longer with OGS, by the way.
Yep. Now in SK. You can see just getting himself loosened up. He's got a lot of adrenaline pumping through him. He is like bouncing.
Yeah,
and that's
he's excited, man. This is like his first non-jet lag match ever.
In the upper left, we have our Terran player mentored by Slayer's Boxer. He is. That's so true.
Yeah.
Like, I so know what you're talking about.
That's why he's so excited,
Every
man.
time I see MC after he's come back from, whether it's a European tournament, North American tournament, he just looks like balls. He's just so tired.
Yeah.
But no, they're both going to be rested for this. And in case you guys didn't know, jet lag plays a huge role. I mean, if you're jet lagged, your brain is just not working the way it normally does.
That's right. So we're going to see an MC completely on top of his game right now. No question about that. I cannot wait to see what he pulls out here. This group, one of the hardest groups to predict. In fact, all the groups, unbelievably hard to predict. But MC, he's just so solid, Tasteless. I could definitely see him making it out.
if I had to choose 2 people to get out of the group, I would say MC should be one of them. Jockey definitely, but MC, I'm like, yeah, I feel safe with that.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I felt. But so far, our predictions have been not the best.
We've been terrible.
No, it's...
Thank God it's our job to be analysts and not clairvoyant Sartosis.
Actually, mine is to be a clairvoyant tasteless. I'm
is
screwed,
it?
man.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna replace me.
I wonder why
with
you
some
had...
random guy that's like, see, I knew it. I knew those two
knew
would
it.
go out. I'm like, how'd you?
I
how
knew
would
he
you
was
know
going
that?
to lose because MC is a Leo. He's too vain to practice.
Are you a Leo?
I'm a Leo.
Yeah, I could tell.
You can
As
tell.
soon as you said too vain, I'm like, yep.
That's why I get to be Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat, even though I want to be Scorpion.
All right, so GanZI going for a very quick expansion with no gas, even showing it to MC. That's going to allow MC to make a very quick expansion himself. In fact, before even his cybernetics core is done. But he did make a quick Zealot to go up and try to pressure with. Will that bunker be done in time? Not quite.
Looks like in the previous match history, you can see MC did win over GanZI. So GanZI is here to get his revenge.
That is right. Well, GanZI, you know, he's been so solid as of late. You know,
Yeah.
in the last 6 months, this guy is a contender, not like the guy that you think is going to win. And look at this as finishes
so
at the
close.
same second as Zealot.
Oh, is he getting the probe up in there? No.
Oh, I love moves like that.
no.
Oh, almost. Not quite.
Now, MC getting 38.7 to GanZI's 18.7. Not surprising. Results to me.
Yeah, I guess.
You gave me like the worst look as I read that. Oh my God.
I'm not much of a stats junkie.
No,
to be
I'm not a
perfectly
stats
frank,
junkie.
man. I'm not. Anyways.
I'm like, well, I am, and I go out. I'm like, well, 20 wins to 18 for Darren here.
Thanks, Tasteless.
No problem, man.
Useful infos.
Yeah, man.
All right. So we do have GanZI doing the powering build. Oh, look at that. A little worker supply tab. Wasn't expecting to see that right now, but we do see that Protoss, of course, ahead of Terran in that count because of Chrono Boost on probes. And also orbital build time.
Yep.
GanZI going up to 4 barracks without gas right now. Now, that's super, super safe. You know, it's a powering build. He gets up a lot of production, makes a bunch of Marines. It's going to make him safe against all sorts of rushes, and also going to allow him to possibly put out some pressure. But MC at home, and notice he is adding on 2 more gates. He's constantly making units out of the 1 gateway as well. So as long as he micros well, any pressure coming out of GanZI should not do any damage. Any real damage, that is.
All right, so we see the Marines trying to slip out here. And he actually managed to successfully get out. The Stalker is still there. Doesn't appear as though the Stalker has any idea, or that MC has any idea.
Yeah, actually,
You know,
that Stalker wasn't close enough up. This is going to catch him a little bit off guard. Now, if he loses 1 or 2 units before he realizes what's happening, that could be bad.
Yeah. He's not going to be watching for an attack at this point in time. We'll
Will he
see, though.
Yeah, he sees it. Okay. And, well, you're supposed to micro back the entire way against the Marines, but now the Marine's going to get some kills for sure.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to target down probes as many as he can. He knows the Stalkers aren't worth trying to kill, but now the probes get away, so he may as well. And a reasonable rush there by GanZI.
It was a bit of a trade. His Marine bulk is not going to be as good.
He only killed 4 workers, not as many as he wanted. In fact, only killed 3 right there. The other was a scout. So that wasn't quite as good as he wanted. But again, MC didn't get greedy. So that's why that didn't really work. But right now, MC is going up to 8 gateways, Tasteless. 8 gateways. You know the 6 gate? Yeah, this isn't that.
This is the 8 gate.
This is 8 gates.
And you know what I love about the Sartosis is how he split up the gateways so Terran scans. He's never going to see all the gateways. That's what you always want to do if you're going for mass gates like this. Because
absolutely.
if Terran catches wind of what you're doing, you're in big trouble.
Can gate mean entryway?
Yeah.
Okay.
A gate can mean an entryway.
All right. Anyways, so we have a lot of units being warped in by MC right now. And, well, we only have 1 bunker up for GanZI, even though he has a lot of units. Oh, God, this looks like it's going to be just so much. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold this, Tasteless.
Yeah,
MC doesn't even have a sentry
here
in there.
on the high ground. Here we go now.
Wow, and, well, he's in a lot of trouble. That bunker's going to go down in a matter of seconds. And it looks like MC's 8-gate ate the gate of GanZI.
More Zealots streaming in here. The Zealots there to tank the damage. And the Stalker's there to kind of deal some of that damage. And that should be GG.
That's it, man.
That's it.
No way he's holding this. That was a deadly 8-gate from MC. That was, I mean, if somehow GanZI had an inkling of what was going on and made a bunch of bunkers and had his SCVs there,
GG.
MC would have been in dire straits indeed, but MC with a well-planned 8-gate, killed off those Marines, didn't take any real losses there, went right up to 8 gates and just slapped him right back, caseless.
It was a nice strat there by MC. I think GanZI probably very frustrated with that because that's one of those losses where you never really got to play.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, he snuck the Marines around, which
he just tricked him.
And yeah, it's...
And as you can see the coach me here, GanZI visibly frustrated with that loss.
Yeah.
And he'll just have to do better in the next game.
That's what he's going to have to do, Tasis. He has no other options.
Well, that was a good strat by MC. We don't really see that very much. I'm a little bit surprised.
I don't know that I've seen exactly that strat before, man. 8 gates, no
why
sentries.
Why did he not get at least one sentry for the Guardian Shield? You know what I mean? That would have helped.
I know what you mean, but it was like a pure damage rush. You know, the thing is, against something like that, if they see it coming, then they can bring up a bunch of SCVs, and you can't force field any of the SCVs out. You can go ahead and repair bunkers very easily in that case. Of course, there's a lot of stalkers, so there's going to be a lot of damage. You obviously need more than one bunker, but it's kind of a little bit all-in-ish, you know?
What did you think about when GanZI snuck the Marines around? Was that actually worth it?
I totally see what he was doing.
I don't know if that's actually a good move.
Well, that was like a funny amount of Marines as well. Normally, you know, what you do is try to push out, rally some more up there, and kill off as much as you can, but MC has great micros, so GanZI didn't want to do that. He wanted to sneak around. I think he was hoping to find a sentry or two to pick off over there, because you can't really run the sentries from the Marines. It just, suddenly they're on top of them and they die. Yeah. But it just did not work out. In fact, it played into MC's grip of death. His death grip, some might call it.
Where he becomes the Kratos Protoss. Rips the nerd apart.
Well, the next map, Belshire Beach, Tasteless.
I don't know what to expect from MC because, you know,
you never know what to expect from him, man.
Well, he's got a good amount of builds, and this is one of those maps where there's a lot of different things Protoss can do. So GanZI's going to have to be prepared going into game number 2 against OGS MC.